Do you own your own home and live in it as your primary residence? If so, there's a way to lower your property taxes. And most homeowners qualify without even realizing it. Hey there, I'm Carrie Jo with Fireboss Realty. If you've ever wondered how to make your property tax bill a little less painful, the Texas Homestead Exemption is one of the simplest ways to save. And today, I'll walk you through exactly how it works, how to apply, and all the important updates you need to know. What is the Homestead Exemption anyway? The Homestead Exemption reduces the taxable value of your home, which means you're taxed on a smaller amount. This applies only to your primary residence, not second homes or rentals. Every Texas homeowner who owns and occupies their home as their main residence is eligible to apply. Even though the exact exemption amounts can change over time based on new laws, the basic idea is going to stay the same. Lower taxable value means lower property taxes. Here's a quick example. Let's say your home is appraised at $450,000. Without the homestead exemption, you'd pay taxes on the full $450,000. But with a homestead exemption, let's say it's $100,000, you'd only be taxed on $350,000. Depending on your local tax rate, that could save you anywhere between $1,200 and $1,800 per year. And those savings continue year after year. Some cities, counties, and school districts offer additional local option exemptions that can lower your taxes even more. Always check with your county appraisal district to see what else you may qualify for. To qualify, you must own and occupy the home as your primary residence as of January 1st of that tax year. You have until April 30th to submit your application to your county appraisal district or CAD. If you miss that deadline, Texas does allow late applications up to 2 years after your taxes become delinquent, but applying early is always best. Here's what you'll need: your Texas driver's license or ID with the home's address, the completed homestead exemption form, Form 50-114, and any additional proof of ownership if it's requested by your CAD. To find the form, simply Google your county name plus CAD Homestead Exemption Form and download it directly from your county appraisal district's website. Now, why does this even matter to you? The answer to that is the 10% appraisal cap. Besides reducing your taxable value, the homestead exemption also limits how much your home's taxable value can increase every year, even if the market value skyrockets. This is called the 10% appraisal cap. Once your exemption is filed, your taxable value cannot increase more than 10% per year, no matter what the market does. Let's use our earlier example. If your home is valued at $450,000 last year, and this year the market value jumps up to $500,000, that's an 11% increase. But with the 10% cap, your taxable value would only increase to $495,000. That may not sound huge, but year after year, it protects you from steep property tax hikes. One very important thing to know: this 10% cap does not start until your second year of having the homestead exemption. In the first year after you purchase and apply, your value could adjust fully to the market, but starting year 2, the cap kicks in. Now, for homeowners who are 65 or older or who qualify as disabled, there's even more protection called the tax ceiling or tax freeze. This freezes your school district taxes at the amount you pay in the year you qualify. Using our earlier example, if your home is appraised at $450,000, you'd subtract the $100,000 exemption, bringing your taxable school value to $350,000. And that is the amount your school taxes would freeze at moving forward. Just keep this in mind. This freezes only your school taxes. City, county, and other local taxes can still go up, so it's a good idea to check your appraisal each year and protest if needed. Now, here's an important update to be aware of. Under Texas law, as of 2023, County appraisal districts are required to verify homestead exemptions at least every 5 years. That means you might receive a renewal form in the mail asking you to confirm you still qualify. But thanks to new protections passed in 2025 under House Bill 2730, your CAD cannot require you to reapply unless they have reason to believe you no longer qualify. They send you written notice, they include the correct form, and they clearly explain why they believe you may no longer qualify. If you do receive one of these letters, don't ignore it. Fill it out and return it promptly to keep your exemption active. And a quick reminder, filing or renewing your homestead exemption is always free. If you receive any kind of notice asking for payment, it's a scam. Toss it in the trash and go directly to your county appraisal district website. If you own a home in Texas and live in it full time, don't skip this step. Filing your homestead exemption is free, simple, and can save you thousands over the years. I'm Carrie Jo with Fire Boss Realty. Around here, life is relationships. Everything else is details. Let's get the paperwork handled so you can enjoy the peace of mind knowing your taxes and your future plans are secure. If this was helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, or follow for more real estate tips made simple. Property taxes don't have to feel overwhelming, especially when you have the right information.